Let's now try to solve cubic equations. We have two equations here. First one is 9x cubed equals to 81x. The other one is 8x cubed equals to 32x. Let us see how to solve these equations. So I'll do one of them for you. Let me do 9x cubed equals to 81x. Okay, it is better for me to do 8x cubed equals to 32x since that is more complicated. It looks simpler but more complicated. So the way to do these equations is to bring all the terms to one side. That means we'll do 8x cubed minus 32x equals to 0 and then solve. Now I've seen some students at this very stage, what they will do is you'll cancel out x and get the equation in terms of quadratic equation, right? And then get into wrong answers. What I'm trying to say is if they cancel out x, for example, if you cancel and you write 8x squared equals to 32 and then you divide by 8, then you get x squared equals to 4 and then you do square root, then you get x equals to plus minus 2. In that case, you are losing some solution, right? So that will not be the right solution. This is actually a wrong solution. Okay. Now when we solve, we'll see how it is wrong, right? We don't really get full solution from this particular way of doing things. So that should be avoided. So step number one is bring them to the same side, right? Like this. Now you could factor out the common things. So you can factor 8x, correct? So we can factor 8x. So we're left with x squared minus 4 equals to 0, correct? So that is x and x is common and 8 is common. So when you take 8x outside, divide 8x cubed by 8x, you'll get x squared. And when you divide 32 by 8, you get 4. And x divided by x is 1. So you get x squared minus 4 equals to 0. Now this could be factored and you see 8x equals to x plus 2 times x minus 2 equals to 0, correct? You can clearly see we have three factors here. That means we have three different solutions. One is 8x equals to 0. The other one is x plus 2 equals to 0. And the third one is x minus 2 equals to 0. Now 8x equals to 0 gives us a solution x equals to 0. X plus 2 equals to 0 gives us solution x equals to minus 2. And x minus 2 equals to 0 gives us the solution x equals to 2. So we clearly get three answers. Do you see that? And therefore, our answers are not 2 but 3, right? So we have our answer here, and the answers are 0 and plus and minus 2. If you cancel out x, you're cancelling out this answer 0. Do you see that? You get two answers which are plus and minus 2, which will not be correct. In a cubic equation, you can expect three answers, right? So look for three answers. That is what I'm trying to say here, right? So I hope you can do this question on your own. You can stop the video and now try doing this problem and then look into my solution, right? And let me do this for you. So here we'll do like this, 9x cubed minus 81x. So the strategy is don't cancel x, right? If you cancel, what do? You lose out one of the answer. X equals to 0 is your solution, mind it. Here x equals to 0 is a solution. If you put 0 here, you get 0 equals to 0. That is a solution. But if you cancel x, you will lose that solution, right? Now we can take 9x common. So we get 9x common. We're left with x squared and minus 9 equals to 0. So you can write this as 9x, and here it could be written as x plus 3 times x minus 3 equals to 0. Right? Some of you who have not learned difference of squares can actually find solutions from this stage also. So what I will do now here is show you the solution from this stage itself. So we'll do solutions from here. This is a better way of doing it. So you get three solutions as I've shown you here, right? But just for those who have not yet learned difference of square technique, for them I am trying to give solutions from this stage. So there are two factors for them, and then the solutions could be that 9x equals to 0. That implies that x is equals to 0, right? So that is one solution. The other one is x squared minus 9 equals to 0. Now that means x squared equals to 9, right? But x is equals to plus minus square root of 9. Do you see that? Which is plus minus 3. which you get here also, minus 3 plus 3 and x equals to 0. So you land up with the correct result, right? So if we have answers here as x equals to 0 and plus minus 3, correct? So for this cubic equation, we get three answers. One is 0, one is plus 3, and one is minus 3. While in both the cases you have seen, important thing which you have to remember is do not cancel out common terms, right? And if you cancel out those x, you are cancelling one of the solutions, okay? That is kind of extremely important for you to understand. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.